Hello, YouTube. This is JT Savage of Savage Talk. Today I'm bringing you a video I've wanted to make since before I started making YouTube videos, obviously, but for a while now. This is one of the reasons that I wanted to make YouTube videos in the first place, to address certain topics like this that are just really seeming to increase day by day in our culture, that are just ridiculous and unnecessary, and basically bringing about the death of all the things we love. Now, a lot of you who are a little bit older might remember a television, I don't know if it's a station or a channel called G4TV. Okay, it ran from 2002 to 2014, and it had a whole bunch of shows that basically were about video games and entertainment, popular culture. And they had shows like X-Play and Attack of the Show. They used to have a show Ninja Warrior, all kinds of shows that were, it was kind of like the MTV of video games, I guess is a good way to say, good way to describe what the channel was. And it was before YouTube, and you know, they had little skits like the Man Show, but for video gamers and the ilk. And they had hosts that were cool, like Olivia Munn, Adam Sessler, Morgan Webb, Kevin Pereira, Chris Gore, Blair Butler, Jessica Chobot, Chris Hardwick. I know y'all remember Chris Hardwick, Sarah Underwood, and Candace Bailey, and a bunch of others. But those are the ones that I remember mainly that seem to speak to me. And, well, it died, like I said, 2014. And YouTube basically filled the gap for video gamers, or gamers, whatever you want to call them. And entertainment, I guess, as well. Like, all those shows that dealt with that are all basically gone. And they're run now by YouTubers like Geeks and Gamers. Angry Joe, you know, does a lot of video game reviews. And they're all really good. So now we get to November of 2021. And G4TV is back. Now, when I had first heard about this, I was actually kind of excited about it, but I didn't really give it too much thought. I mean, I didn't think of the logistics of it, is what I'm trying to say. But I was really looking forward to it. And it probably came and I forgot all about it because nobody made a big deal about it. The only time it became known and a big deal is when one of the hosts came out and said some controversial things. And it was not well received by basically anyone. And it'd be safe to say that it's probably killed the relaunch. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. We're going to go from start to finish. A million people have already covered this. But this is my take on it, and I'm going to go through all of the things that happened, because a lot of people make a video as things happen, which is just the way to do it. But like I said, I'm starting late. So I'm going to cut now to the video of Frosk saying the things she said that started this ball rolling. And it wasn't only Frosk, it was also Adam Sessler, who was from the old channel. And he said some things too, and we'll get to those. But here's where we go now, okay? We'll start here. This is Frosk.
But I'm here to tell you, and you're gonna have to cut this B-roll in a second, because it's done. And what I do think that there is a larger discussion about Red Dead Online, and that we need to have eventually, about game design versus immersive experience, and comparing the Red Dead Online multiplayer experience versus the solo player one. But I actually want to talk about something so much more important than Red Dead Online: sexism in gaming. In joining G4,
this is not where I thought we were going, but I'm here.
I had no idea.
I'm listening. Yeah.
In joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something that I grew up watching as a child. But every time G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel, we have the chat in front of us. I can see you. Without a doubt, there will be backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous hosts.
Now, that's irrelevant. And, you know, if people have a problem with that, one, that's on them. Two, I mean, you're supposed to have a thick skin when you're a host of a show. You got to expect there's going to be trolls. There's always going to be trolls. I'm sure I'm going to have trolls for making this video. Okay? That's just the way it goes. You have to have a thick skin. Anyway, let's continue.
It's somehow...
Talk to him, Frosk!
It has somehow...
Now, that guy, the Black Hokage, you hear him chirping in and saying, "Oh, let's go, Frosk," and all this other shit he's going to say. And you'll hear it. You can go find his videos on YouTube and see all the sexism and horrible things he said. And then now he's like barking like a seal for her, pretending that he's on board with what she has to say, okay?
Now been expected that you can talk about how much you jerked off to women as a compliment.
That
It's
shit
not
weird.
a compliment.
It's weird.
Weird!
It's dehumanizing and it's weird. Women do not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
They didn't? Because I'm pretty sure they did. Because here's some pictures of them from G4. And, you know, there's a ton of skits. You can go find them. And it's not that they weren't great at their job. They were great at their job. That's why we love them. But they were also easy on the eyes, and they were there to be easy on the eyes, as well as being good at what they did. And they were very good at what they did, obviously. Anyhow, let's continue.
Hey, she cooking, y'all.
And that's
cooking,
just
y'all.
obvious sexism. You don't need to explicitly objectify women or declare that you hate women to be sexist.
Nobody hates
Just go ahead and check out Thorne's latest meltdown on Twitter for some spark notes. Now, here at XPlay, our reviews are written and produced by a team of people. There are too many games for one person to shoulder the burden. So we divide and conquer. And when we use language like we or I, that's the reviewer. That's coming from the mouth and experience of the reviewer reading that review.
Okay, so let me address that. So she said they don't write most of the reviews they do, or some of the review, whatever. I brought this up in my last video. I didn't refer it to this, but I was referring to this. Somebody writing your review of a video game, that's you can't do that in this day and age. You're not playing the game and reviewing it yourself. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. If you don't have your own words and your own opinions about something, nobody cares. Nobody. Anyway, let's go.
And that's not to say that Gerard, TBH, Adam, or myself don't contribute to the reviews. We absolutely do. But it'll always be in varying degrees and take a whole team behind us.
A whole team behind you. You got people like, again, Geeks and Gamers, Angry Joe, a lot of Nerdrotic, or Hilbert's Babyface. All these people do reviews. They don't have a whole team behind them. And they get way more views, way more fans, and way more interaction than the new G4. And it's because of this video. And again, let's continue and we'll get on.
That's why we're XPlay and not Adam Play. We have done the experiment and controlled for the variables.
Okay. Now that's Adam Sessler. You see him there clapping like a seal. Adam Sessler, who we used to think was cool back in the day, he had this to say, okay? Give me a second here. Okay, Adam Sessler. This is what Adam Sessler had to say, okay? Republicans are stupid, racist, and drink piss, okay? He also wished his Republican family members would die. Okay, that's Adam Sessler. Now, the Adam Sessler 2022. Let's see, what else? What other nice things did Adam Sessler say? He said a lot of great things. Republican, read that one. Just so I can get it out of my system once for the day. Republicans are stupid, racist, and drink piss. All right, I got another one here. Republicans have a small parabola. They only swing between white nationalism and Nazis. So basically, what Adam Sessler just did was basically call half of his fan base, white nationalists and Nazis, which couldn't be, anything further from the truth. So you got one person basically calling half the audience sexists and misogynists and whatever else, and this guy's calling everybody white nationalists and Nazis. Okay, so let's go back to Frosk. I really don't like the way OBS works. I got to figure this out.
Adam will read a script written by the same writer that I will read the other half of the script for, but I'll be the one flamed. And yeah, it also happens to Gerard and TBH, but that doesn't discount the sexism of how it happens to me when it does. Both things can be true, that there is a general hatred of any change that isn't Adam, and that I'll receive special flame just for being a woman.
No,
and I wish
I
could turn the camera around so that you could see the incredible team that make X-Play. Half of our producers and writers are women. Emily, Abby, Megan, Joe, Jake, Zipper, Gabby. It goes on and on and on. Former writers that are now on ATO.
Hold on a second. When I hear her rant off the names, I just think of Chrissy Mayer's video with heel versus babyface. Y'all need to go find that. That's some funny shit. Okay.
That's like Vanessa. When you're in our DMs or on those YouTube comments or in Twitch chat right now, those reactionary threads thinking that I'm somehow ruining your current X-Play experience because you can't objectify me how you previously did to Morgan.
Nobody wants to objectify you. Nobody.
Or that I'm somehow less qualified to speak on.
You are less qualified. You're not writing your own shit. Somebody's writing your script for you. And you attack your fans. Those are bad qualifications.
Something, but you can't quite put your finger on why, even though I'm reading the exact same script as Adam. But
so, again, reading the same exact script as Adam. In other words, she's not using her words. She's just reading a script. Okay? I could write a script, but that'd be my script. At least it would be my writing. But she has people write it for her. I don't want to listen to other people's work. Put them on the fucking show and let them talk. I don't want to hear you. You're not fun. You hate half of your audience. You don't write your own shit. You wonder why this channel's dying.
You have no problem with he's part of it. You're letting your unconscious biases ruin my day, and you're gatekeeping the gaming space. So maybe for 2022, we'd be a bit nicer, a bit more self-reflective.
Maybe you should start with yourself.
And we enjoy the fact that people are working hard to make free content for you. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
If you don't like it, don't watch it. She just said that to half her audience. And guess what? We listened. Okay? We listened. And that's why the channel is dying already. Okay. So you heard what she had to say. And there was a huge backlash. And everybody made videos. And, it was... It's a big thing. And at one point, she finally addressed it. And she said she would debate a big-name YouTuber so she could have her say. Because backlash was immense. So she decided to do an interview with Jeremy from The Quartering. And she backed out, okay? Not only did she back out, but then she deleted all of her tweets and posted this bullshit. Oh, spring cleaning. This is spring cleaning, and joked that she should have had should have tweeted, "Oops, cleaned out all the socials and got several messages asking if I was hacked. All is well. Just had it. Oh my god, I can't read. Just had it for close to forever and decided on a spring clean. Oh, that's why, because she wrote it like an idiot. Poop jokes returning. Yeah, there are a lot of poop jokes. Okay, so then she tweeted, although I have tweeted whoops. Oh my god, I should have just tweeted whoops. That would have been much funnier. Listen, you're not funny. There was nothing you were going to say that was funny. You cowardly backed out of a debate with somebody who would have been more fair to you than anyone else. Let's be honest. Jeremy from The Quartering, while, he could have a strong opinion about things sometimes, he's about the nicest guy you're going to get to debate with. And you chicken shit it out. And I don't know why. You didn't give a reason. You just did it. And then you deleted all your tweets. That's pretty cowardly. I assume you got backlash from your bosses and told you it wasn't a good idea. Your publicist, whoever whoever runs your your business, or your whatever, your affairs. But it's not a good look. It's not a good look. So then we cut to a few weeks later. I don't remember the exact time frame, but it was shortly afterwards, and the controversy died down a little bit. The channel was still bleeding and hemorrhaging subscriptions, and then the company, I think, realized the mistake they had made in letting Adam Sessler and Frosk speak for their company. Also, a guy named Blair Herter, the vice president, he he said some choice things as well. I think it was to the effect of, don't watch the show. If you don't like it, it's not for you. Don't watch the show. Basically further alienating and telling, longtime fans of G4 to fuck off. So anyway, I don't know a lot about Twitch streamers. This girl Amaranth is very popular. I mean, she sells farts for, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars a year. So, fuck do I know? But here, this is what G4TV did in response to the backlash.
Let's take a look at the pool to get a better look at it here. Wow! Wow, look at that! Look at that!
That's a big one.
Wow, let's see what's inside here. Let's see if there's... Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! It's Amaranth!
It's a woman. How much is she?
Oh my
So,
God! I just wanna
Frost's
let you know,
words
the
were,
price
we're
is
not here to be
not
easy on the
included,
eyes,
but
we're not here
Amaranth is
to,
not
for your
included in the
boners or
price
for you
of
to
this-
jerk
this
off
hot-
to.
this hot tub. No.
Apparently
Give a round of
G4
applause for
realized
Amaranth,
its
everybody.
roots and its mistake and thought otherwise,
For us
because
today, how are you?
just watch.
Playing with balls here?
That's true. Ladies, do
We
not
all
play
love playing with balls here.
Oh man, we have something in common though.
Absolutely.
I've pissed in one of those before. Not the
sorry,
woman, but
what?
the ball pit.
Wait, say again?
Did you say
No,
you
no,
peed in
never
a
mind.
ball pit?
Okay, hold on. Let's find, where is it? Oh. The shake weight. Amaranth and the shake weight. We're not here to be easy on the eyes, folks. Frost urine. Okay? Ooh, working up a sweat, Amaranth. Working up a sweat. So, shortly after that, the man that I mentioned earlier, Brian Herter, who is the vice president, has quit G4 to work for a rival company. I forgot where it is. It's Team Liquid. It's like in Norway or something like that. It's probably not Norway, but it's something like Norway. Might be Norway. I don't remember because I don't do my prep apparently. But anyway, you get the idea. He quit and is going to work for a rival sports company. Life is short, and making memories with the ones you love is the most important thing in the world. Here's to the next great Herder family adventure. Goodbye, G4TV and us. Hello, Team Liquid, and I don't know what that is. Anyway, for more context, I made the show. Blah, blah, blah. So the video is not even him. It's some WWE guy pretending to be him. It's ridiculous and cowardly. And like everything they've done so far has been pretty cowardly and against their own fans. Go figure. So that's basically where we are now, except that Frosk had a couple more tweets. You can tell she's mad about the whole Amaranth thing. She's saying people making up lies about her to defame her character because it's easy to justify their random hate boner that way. She loves talking about sex, huh? For someone who's talking about, not here to be easy on the eyes and we're not here to be sexual objects, whatever. I've never been fired. I work really hard and make my teams pleasant. I doubt that. Stand up for marginalized voices, advocate for peers and colleagues. I mean, oh yeah, Frosk sucks. Hate her. Look, man, if anyone hates you, it's because of what you've done and what you've said, okay? You've gone out of your way to alienate the people who used to love G4. You tell them that it's not for them. And, I saw the show. One of the shows you have now is a Dungeons and Dragons show. It's the most cringe thing I've ever seen. And I have a lot of gay friends. I have nothing, against gay people. But basically that Dungeons and Dragons thing was just a show for gay people, which is fine, but it's not G4TV. G4TV was basically for you know, a male audience for the most part, and women as well. But I mean, mostly a straight male audience is what the goal was with the old G4TV. And that's obviously not what the goal is now, and that's fine if that's what you want to be. But the fact of the matter is, you're killing the channel. Frosk has killed the channel. Adam Sessler has killed the channel. Maybe, oh, by the way, they rebranded. They changed their YouTube channel from G4TV to XPlay to more than likely fix their algorithm so that they're not so despised and hated. So when people go search for XPlay or something, it takes them to the actual G4TV channel. I don't know the real reason. There could be a lot of different reasons. There's lots of speculation as to why they did that. But obviously, at the end of the day, whatever it was to, you know, salvage the damage that Adam Sessler and Frost has done. The only way I can see them fixing this channel for a wider audience and to get the old fans back, if they even care to do that, they've already got rid of 1/3 of the problem with the Brian Herder guy. Frost has to go, and Adam Sessler has to go. And I'm not saying that they should be fired. I'm just saying if G4TV wants to succeed in the future, they need to go. Okay, that way of thinking needs to go. You need to embrace the wider audience, because it's hard enough as it is to make that kind of content these days, because the YouTube guys are doing it better. They're doing it for free. They're not paying for $1 million studio and not making any money. Okay, the YouTubers do it from home or their own studios. There's this little overhead. You know, you're not hiring a ton of people to write for them. Maybe they hire some people to write for them. I don't know. But the point is, they're not spending millions of dollars to produce content nobody's watching. So G4TV is dead. Frost did it. You know, I'm sad to say, like, that doesn't make me happy. Well, the current G4TV dying makes me happy. But if they went back true to form, I would be happy. But I don't think it could compete in today's market when you got so many YouTubers who do it better for less cost. And that's just where the world is now. Like, you can't go back in time and try and recapture that glory, because that glory is gone. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. I know a million other people have done this subject before, this content, but this is my take on it. Okay, and please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. I'm just starting out. I really could use all the help I can get, and I really appreciate it. Believe me. So anybody who likes and, you know, follows, I'm feel more than blessed and happy, and I thank you. Have a good day.